Hey guys, what's going on? Recently, I've been interested in two things, chess and melee. Now, obviously, one of those things is more interesting than the other, so today we're going to be talking about the semi-Slav and its most common responses. Now, we're talking about Melee, a classic brawler that stars all of Nintendo's heavy hitters, Mario, Luigi, Donkey Kong, Link, Kirby, Pikachu. Now, nobody plays those characters, they all play Fox from the hit game Fox, but, you know, they could. Specifically, we're talking about Genesis 9, a super major Melee tournament that has easily been one of the best esports tournaments of the year so far. Now, there are a lot of moving parts here, so my plan is to introduce all the characters that play an important role and then tell the story. The big event leading up to the tournament that signaled to me it was going to be interesting was a public beef between the Michael Jordan and LeBron James of Melee, Armada and Mango. Now, who the GOAT is and why it's Mango is not a conversation we're here to have, but it is a conversation the community's been having for a long time, and it all bubbled up into a twit-longer Armada released a little under a month before Genesis. Now, I just don't have time to explain it. All you need to know is that Mango talks bad shit, and Armada was unhappy. Suddenly, there's tension in the community, and a lot of Mango haters are coming out of the woodworks. Luckily, Armada is retired, and he doesn't even live in the US. He and Mango will never have to see each other. Unless he hops on a plane and makes his first trip to the US in 3 years to commentate Genesis, a tournament Mango is competing in, and his chance to win. IBDW, aka Cody, aka the Fox Player's Fox Player, is a Fox player who's had to live in the shadow of Fox players for years. Now, in 2022, he made his case for the crown. In fact, he was the highest ranked Fox player in the world until Mango woke up. Now, you might think that this is an important tournament for Cody because late last year he had to walk away from his paycheck in a stand against Panda, the organization he was signed to, which was found to be making moves behind the scenes damaging the Smash community. You would be wrong. It's important because this is the last tournament he's going to be going by the tag IBDW. He's going to start going by, Schwab? Amsa, the Japanese-Canadian who plays one of the worst characters in the game because he thinks he's cute, also made his case in 2022. Last year, he had a 14-tournament run in which he placed below 4th once and placed first 10 times. He's one of the most fun players to watch and personally probably my favorite in the tournament. Hungrybox, probably the third greatest player of all time behind Armada and Mango, and he plays my main, Zane. The best player in the world, not named Mango. That's his story. He's just better than everyone else. He's expected to win every tournament he competes in. He's probably the last person you want to come across in your bracket. Okay, I'm missing a lot of people, but these are the stories I was interested in going into the tournament. We ready? Okay, on the first day of Genesis, before any matches are played, the official player rankings for 2022 are to be announced. Now, the general expectation was this. Plup, Axe, Kadoran, Laud, and a few others were fighting for the top 10. Leffen, Jmook, and Hungrybox were fighting for around top 5. Amsa and IBDW are fighting for 3rd. Mango and Zane are fighting for 1st. The top 10 are released. Number 1, Zane. Number 2, Amsa. Number 3, Mango. Mango no likey. Now, I'm pretty sure Mango is in a bad mood going into this tournament. Everyone's taking Armada's side in the twit-longer thing. Armada is now at this tournament, and now, in his mind, he's snubbed in the rankings. There's a lot of talk in the Smash community about the mental game. After day 1, Mango doesn't even make it out of pools. He places 97th, the worst tournament placement ever, period, in his 16 years of Melee. Alright, all the other key players are playing well, right? Everyone's hanging in. Amsa, my GOAT, is knocked into losers by Tussaint, the only other Jigglypuff player I can name who's having a series of upset wins. IBDW, Schwab. Cody Schwab is knocked into losers by Moki, a fan favorite who's having a monster run. Which means IBDW and Amsa face off in losers round 6. Cody comes out on top, knocking my favorite Canadian dinosaur out of the running and making it into top 8 where Zane and Hungrybox are waiting. Hungrybox gets knocked out by veteran Plup and Zane has to get through... Oh shit, there's someone I forgot to mention. Jmook, also known as the Silver Surfer. Every other player I've mentioned so far has hung around the top 10 for the past few years or so. Jmook made his debut at the top 100 last year at 3rd. He went from a complete no-name to the 3rd best player in the world, and he did it with one of the craziest underdog performances ever at Genesis 8. Now, he's called the Silver Surfer because even though he's been playing out of his mind for the past year, he's never actually won a tournament. But if he's gonna do it, he's gonna have to get through the guy that beat him last time, who's recently been ranked the #1 player in the world. In one of the sickest upsets I've ever had the pleasure of watching, Jmook takes a 3-2 win over Zayn and is now set up for one of the most satisfying stories in Melee ever. A breakup performance at Genesis 8 and then a championship at Genesis 9. Cody finishes Zayn off in losers, and now has to work his way through Plup and Moki, who are both trying to prove their place in the Melee top 10. Cody proves his place in the top 5. So in the grand finals of Genesis 9, we have Cody Schwab versus Jmook. No Zayn, no Mango, no Hungrybox. Just two of the hardest working faces in the game and a scrap on the main stage.
He's going to have to completely, cleanly open Jmook up if he wants a chance.
Wait, that'll do it.
That might have been it.
That's
that
it.
weak
Yeah.
reversal hit there. Jmook is your Genesis 9 champion, making history today, lighting up the venue. People have been waiting to see Jmook take home a first place. We saw the rap sheet second.
Listen, I probably wouldn't be making this video if Jmook hadn't won. It's just a really cool story to me. I haven't been watching Melee that long, and even I was there for Jmook's rise. He's a new player to me. He's garnered a reputation for being a great player, but not being able to win tournaments. And then, at Genesis, the place he was created to take a championship, beating Zayn, Cody, Moki, it was a fun watch. And now you know about it, so you're welcome. I don't know.
The Connor Show.